Good morning, you guys. I'm just getting ready to go to my kids' school. I've kind of had just like an emotional morning. For those of you that don't know, my mom died. Hold on, I've got to sit down to put my shoes on. My mom died 8 years ago. So I was 26, I think. I can't. It's one of those things I've completely blocked out. And my husband's dad died when he was little. And now we've got little Miss Freya, who could live to be 40s, 50s, could die much, much sooner. I know kids who have gotten a cold virus and died young. I know a handful of people that are about 40 or 50 with her syndrome, so it's a big unknown. I got a picture from Jesse's class. They were on a field trip and got sent a picture from one of the other moms. And I knew this field trip was happening. I could have chosen to go and I did not. And I'm feeling really sad about it. Which is silly, but I know some of you moms will understand. And all that being said, I understand how precious my time is with my kids. And I hope I get many, many years with my kids, but I know that's not a guarantee. So I'm gonna go get lunch and go eat lunch with my kids because that sounded like a good idea and I'm missing my kids. So Freya and I are gonna go get lunch. I won't be filming at their school. One, there's other kids there. I don't have permission to film other kids. Two, I don't want to put their school on the internet for all the crazy people to find us. So I will try to get little snippets here and there, but that's what we're gonna go do today. Come here, come here. Oh, are you ready to go get some lunch? Go see the kids? Freya scratched herself right on her eye. You got a big scratch there, huh? Yeah, you have itchy eyes from allergies and she just scratched it real good. Okay, let's go. Is that, oh, you scratched it with your lucky hand? Is that what you're trying to tell people? You scratched it with your lucky hand, that hand right there. Let's go get the kids. Just waiting for the kids, huh? You gonna have your lunch before we see the kids? Yes. Hey, were you excited to see us? Are you so excited to have lunch at the school? Just got back home and that absolutely was the right call for what I should have done today. Obviously you can see messy kitchen, messy dining room. It's all good just to see my kids and spend some time, and they absolutely loved it. They were so surprised, so it was the right call. I often get asked about Freya's life expectancy. The official answer is that people with CdLS have about a 10 to 20 year less than average life expectancy, which would make it 50 or 60. From what I've seen, that is not the case. There are a handful of people that are 50 or 60. There's just not a lot. Her small airways make it very likely that if she gets a virus that moves into her lungs, it would make it very difficult for her to breathe. People with CdLS often have GI problems reflux, slow moving bowels, often can have, what do you call it? Like where your bowels get clogged up. Not constipation, like impacted, that's what it's called. Impacted bowels, which can lead to death. There's just a lot of things that can pop up that can cause problems. So I don't take any day I have with Freya for granted. I have a lot of very good friends in the CdLS community that lost their kids young, and my heart breaks for them, and I love them, and I love their kids, and I don't take for granted that I still have Freya. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear me over. My kids are playing, I'll show you in a minute, but it can be a very short life. So sometimes I get in my feelings with that and think, not only would I lose Freya, but I also would lose the family I have now. And that's difficult to think about. And that's kind of where I was today. So I wanted to go have some family time where Freya could be with her siblings at school. Yeah, you can use that. And just have a good time. We had a great time eating lunch. Freya ate a French fry, which is great. That's new. I mean, not a whole French fry, but she took a bite and chewed it. It was great. So let's go see what these two kids are up to and why there's some background noise. This is Freya's sensory bin full of beans, and as you can tell, she absolutely loves it. This is what it's called. It's from Walmart. So the beans go at the bottom, and then we have the toys that sit on top. Freya doesn't play with the toys, really. She just plays with the beans. Can you put it in there so Freya can help fill up the cup? If she wants.
Then finish the cup. Beans.
I did get a couple comments from people, and I like to just bring attention to these comments because I know some of them are silly, but I know that if some people are saying them, other people are maybe thinking them but not asking. But I did get a comment of, you should make her do stuff more often. And it wasn't a mean comment. It was just like, she could be doing so much more if you make her do things and make her do physical therapy at home. First of all, my kids are very strong-willed. I've never been able to make my children do anything they don't want to do. I think it's a very good quality. I think if I can guide my children in one way, that is good. But my kids, when they've made up their mind to do something or not do something, there's no turning back on that. And secondly, when I did try to have Freya do physical therapy at home, she was frustrated. I was frustrated. Neither one of us were enjoying our time together. Freya saw me as the person that made her do physical therapy and made her eat and took her to all these doctor's appointments and made her get her blood drawn. And we did not have a very strong relationship. It was very much a caretaker Yeah, don't eat those. Here, spit it out. It was very... Spit it out. You are such a stinker. Spit it out. Thank you. Do you see what I mean? She's just gonna do it. Anyway, it was very much a caretaker, patient relationship, and I don't want that for me and my daughter. I want a mother-daughter relationship. So that's when I decided to get a mother-daughter relationship and let the physical therapist worry about physical therapy and let the teachers worry about teaching, and I just enjoy Freya. For those that are worried about that bean in her mouth, she constantly puts these beans in her mouth. She never swallows them. She just puts them in her mouth and spits them back out. And I'm here watching her and making sure she doesn't swallow them, huh? And making sure she doesn't choke. Yes, there's the bean right there. See, she'll kind of hold it right there. So this is why the beans are only a activity that is allowed to be done while mom is watching. What are you doing over here, Jessie?
I'm making a loud.
What's in there?
These are some tweezers on the top because it's my birthday.
Oh.
Some of these beans and some of those things that you can stick together.
I love it. Do you love the beans just as much as Freya does? They're very fun. We also have
I did not eat them.
You don't eat them, no. We also have a rice bin and a kinetic sand bin that we like to play with. Huh, Freya?
And then I'll have
Yes. Hi, girl.
okay,
All right, I'm going to try to get video of her crawling. Freya.
Ooh, is she want the beans?
I know, I'm wondering what she wants. So that's what I film with, that little microphone and light, and she loves the light. So I put it over there to see if maybe she'll go over and crawl.
I'm going to take this over. She might want to smell.
All right, here she goes. Good job, Freya. You're doing it. Good job. Go, go, go. There we go. Yes, 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 yes.
Oh, Freya, are you going to stand up?
She might sit up from there. That's how she sits up. So she can bump scoot, but maybe she'll crawl. You gonna crawl, Freya? Yeah, go ahead. A lot of times she will put that elbow down to kind of compensate for the length difference in her arms. But sometimes she'll crawl on all fours. Go for it, girl. Go. Yes. You gonna go get it? Good job. This all fours crawling is very new. Good job, Freya.
And she wants the camera.
Yeah, I thought she wanted the light.
Maybe she wants the whole camera.
You gonna go get it, Freya? You touching it?
Now I'm going to clean up.
Thank you. All right, well, I'm just gonna go make dinner. Thanks for sticking with me through my emotional day, thinking about my mortality and Freya's mortality. Always just kind of hits me a little different after experiencing death in our family. I know how that changes a family, and I know my mom and Chris's dad would have loved to have stayed and been with us for longer. And so it always makes me nervous thinking about it because I want to stay and be with my family for longer. And I know not everybody gets that choice and that privilege. So thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope we'll see you next time.